Good morning and welcome to the Cover Price Top 10 for April 25th, 2022. At number 10, it's The Secret History of the War on Weed, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Limited 500, Image 2022. What makes a book valuable? An intriguing storyline? A limited release cover? The first cover art for the Bored Ape Yacht Club? The first NFT to be used as a cover? Or maybe a bit of controversy? The Secret History of the War on Weed #1 hits all of those benchmarks. With all of that mentioned, controversy tends to bring infamy to books like this, and in turn, makes them highly sought after and expensive. So it's currently trending at a high of $295 ungraded. At number 9, it's Catwoman 42, Sozomaika 1 in 25, DC 2022. When it comes to Catwoman, Sozomaika is one of the most highly sought-after cover artists. Sozomaika's Catwoman 42, 1 in 25, stands at an FMV of $58. At number 8, it's Hawkeye vs. Deadpool 0, Marvel 2014. The fandom is clamoring for all the books featuring Jane Foster's Thor. The character is reaching new heights of popularity as the hunt for Jane Foster is on. It seems as if nearly all the books featuring the mighty Thor have received a bump in the market. This is particularly unique because it features the first appearance of Jane Foster's Thor and Spider-Gwen's costumes. They're worn by trick-or-treaters as we get a POV of Hawkeye taking aim through a crowd. We tracked this book at a high sale of $229 for a CGC 9.8 with a current raw FMV of $42. At number 7, it's Thor, God of Thunder #2, Marvel 2012. Many fans have been waiting for a good look at Gore the God Butcher in the upcoming Thor Love and Thunder. However, the teaser trailer had no visual shots of this epic villain. Nevertheless, the teaser did remind the fandom that Gore the God Butcher is on his way to ravage Thor's life. His first appearance and the first appearance of the Necro Sword have taken a top spot in the top 10 rankings. We tracked a high sale of $529 for a CGC 9.8 with ungraded copies at a current FMV of $153. At number 6, it's Thor, God of Thunder 25, Marvel 2014. Jane Foster makes her first cameo appearance as the God of Thunder, Thor, in the final issue of Jason Aaron's run. We tracked a high sale of $255 for a CGC 9.8 with ungraded copies at a current FMV of $45. At number 5, it's Thor, God of Thunder #3, Marvel 2012. While no key appearances occur in this book, there is a key scene that was ripped directly from the comics to grace the silver screen. The referenced scene is the death of Falagar the Behemoth, a god of the galactic frontier that Thor had personally known. This was the start of Thor's awareness of Gore's rampage in the comics, and this scene is sure to be a turning point in the movie. We tracked a high sale of $125 for a CGC 9.8 with ungraded copies at a current FMV of $23. Number 4 is Thor #8, Marvel 2015. This is a clear contender for the top 10 list, and it's the first time Jane Foster was revealed to be the new Thor, and is also revealed that she is ill and suffering from breast cancer. It was recently revealed that Jane Foster will follow the same 2015 storyline. We tracked a high sale of $145 for a CGC 9.8 with ungraded copies at a current FMV of $31. At number 3, it's Thor #2, Marvel 2014. Didn't we say Jane Foster dominated the top 10 list? Here we have the first full appearance of Jane Foster as Thor. Even though we see Jane Foster's Thor on the cover of Thor #1, she only appears on the final page in cameo, her second after Thor, God of Thunder 25. Her first full appearance is in this second issue, so we tracked a high sale of $215 for a CGC 9.8 with ungraded copies at a current FMV of $43. Number 2, What If #10, Marvel 1978. This issue debuts a different version of Jane Foster's Thor, and the character in question goes by the name of Thordis. 35 years later, Jane would once again pick up Mjolnir and become Thor in the mainstream Marvel Universe in Thor #1. For it to land on this week's top 10, we tracked a high sale of $2,000 for a CGC 9.8 with ungraded copies at a current FMV of $107. And at number 1, it's Thor #1, Marvel 2014. To answer the real question of the week, which Jane Foster Thor comic is the issue to pick up? Well, according to market trends, the Mighty Thor's first cover appearance is the book to grab. Whether Jane Foster's Thor is here to stay or simply a one-shot character in Thor Love and Thunder, it's safe to say that this book is beginning its climb. We tracked a high sale of $395 for a CGC 9.8 with ungraded copies at a current FMV of $113. And that was your Cover Price Top 10 for April 25th, 2022. Cover price. Your home online for comic collecting.